It's morphin' time! Go Power Rangers! Megaforce! Or actually, Goseiger. I don't actually know the song of Goseiger. Hello and welcome to another figure review. Today I'm gonna have a look at Gosei Knight from the SH Figuarts, from the Goseiger Super Sentai in Japan, or Megaforce as it's called in the Power Rangers line. Fun fact about this one, I watched Megaforce when it first came out, and I watched the first couple of episodes and I didn't like it. Then I went to Goseiger and I watched the first couple of episodes and I didn't like it. Fun fact, I watched the Twitch marathon of Power Rangers and I saw some episodes of Megaforce again. But not the early ones, the ones with Gosei, oh well, Robo Knight. That name is stupid, by the way. Robo Knight. I like the whole RoboCop sound effects they did. I don't know if that was in the original or they just added. Anyhow, Robo Knight is amazing. He's so badass that I wanted to get a figure. And now we're here with Gosei Knight or Robo Knight. And you know, you've seen the box. Now let's have a look at what he's all about. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. Or, I don't know how he was in the Japanese version, if they really changed a lot about him. Because, like I said, he was basically RoboCop in Megaforce, and that was amazing to me. Now, let's have a look at his size real quick. He stands at about 14.5 centimeters to the top of his head. Yeah, it's basically the crown over here. It goes the same height, 14.5. So he's a little shy of 6 inches overall, and detail going on throughout this guy's body. It's pretty cool. I mean, that's one of the things. You have all these Power Rangers or Super Sentai, whatever you want to call it, and usually the main thing to me is why the Kamen Rider figures are overall better is because their design is a lot more complex. And with Gosei Knight, that's also the same thing. I mean, he's definitely not a Kamen Rider, but I just want to have a look at the nice detail going on in his emblem over there. Can't even get in close enough. Camera won't even zoom that much. Yeah, that is very nicely done. You got the shiny gray helmet and the ring light reflecting off his visor. It looks pretty cool, actually. You got this plug on his back. I don't know what that means. You have China, made in China. Jesus, please don't. And some more detail all throughout his body. The chest plate. It kind of looks like a face. I always thought it looks like a face with the green lines. And you have his card reading phone, or however that worked. In there, let's have a quick look at that. There's actually not that much going on with it. And we got the rest of the body. All spiky stuff going on throughout the legs, the knees, and his feet. But it looks good. The captures look very well. I'm happy with that. But how about the articulation? Because of all this stuff going on, you might think he's not that well articulated, and you might be right. First of all, let's start at the head. It rotates around, goes back and forth, has some wiggle motion to the side. Now at the shoulders, we have the first problem. They don't go up at all. They're like, you can't really do anything with that. Let's see. You have the upper part over here, which is articulated. You can move that around, but it doesn't really do anything. You can pull it out and try, but that's as much up as he goes, as his arm goes. Because like I said, you can move this around, you can wiggle this around, you can try it out, you can pull it up a little bit, and that's fine. I guess they tried, but overall it's just not possible. So you have a big hinge on the shoulder, rotates around, doesn't really go up, does go down, has some back and forth motion because of the ball over there. We have another piece of articulation over here. He actually has a bicep swivel once more. I didn't expect that, and the fact that the shoulder part up here rotates makes it go all the way around, which I'm impressed by that. I didn't see that coming. And you have the elbows go up actually all the way. I thought it would block over here, but it It works. Fist rotates around. Doesn't have a lot of room. Has some room. Not the greatest, but once again, it works. It's actually a lot better than I expected. Chest has nothing going on over here, but down at the torso, he rotates around, goes forward, goes back, because they really made this part, this little part. Once again, it looks like it would block over there because this looks fairly stiff. This looks like it's wouldn't allow for much motion, but you get all of it with the torso articulation down there under the armor. So that's very clever. That's smart. I like that. So the legs, it's the old school pull them out and tuck them back in. So you pull it out and you have a big ugly gap over there, but you can rotate the leg for like kicking poses or whatever. Goes up all the way and doesn't really go out to the side because once more you have something blocking it over there. This is soft plastic, so you can work with it. And the leg also rotates and you can just tuck it back in for your regular standing pose. But this is basically for action pose. You pull it down and you can do the kicks and whatnot. So at the knees you have a bit of a small knee pad on there. Looks fairly decent. Gets good range. And then at the feet, rotates around. Has an ankle rocker side to side. Goes back and forth. Yeah, that's fine. And you have a toe joint. And there you go. Articulation actually is a lot better than I expected. Huh. Down to the accessories, and there's actually a lot. You can never have enough of this guy. So once again, you have his telephone card reading thing as a single piece. And wait, does it actually look different than this one? It's bigger. I don't know if that's actually no, this is one piece. This is one piece. So that's just for posing. It's kind of weird that this one looks different. This one looks a lot cleaner than this one, but overall, yeah, this is for holding, this is for posing and stuff. It looks like there's something to tug it on, though. I don't know. I'm kind of confused by that. Then you have the phone version, you know, clipped up. It has a hinge over there. So it's basically the same thing, but this time you can open it up to get the phone and look at all the detail over there. Holy moly! It's like, oh my god, I can't get close enough for these things. I need a microscope. I need like a insanely great zoom. Then you have the gun, once again with the phone on it, once again with the hinge on it. You can open it and close it. And if my stomach's making noises, I'm sorry, I just ate. Unprofessional, but yeah, this is a quick afternoon video. But overall, the gun looks pretty damn good. Just, I'm impressed by all the detail going on. Then we have the gun sword, which, you know, gun swords from everybody's favorite Final Fantasy. Haha. Which one was it? 8? Yeah. Nobody liked that one. I think. Apologies to everybody who liked Final Fantasy 8. Just the gun swords were stupid. Anyhow, really getting off track with this one. We have another gun part. I don't even know with all of these. You have this piece. Does this go on there? You have this barrel with a hole in it. I think that's supposed to be part of the gun. It's just kind of lying in here in the box. But yeah, there you got that. And you got, oh my god, a million hands. Wow. How many hands? Like, of course he came with 2 fist hands. Then you got these 2 open hands. Really nice job on the hands, like seriously. Look at all the paint that went into those. And the molding and all that jazz. Some less open hands. It's still open hands, but it's more in like a, you know, excellent. More for posing, more for action pose and whatnot. Then you have the straight. Once again, mostly posing, or if you want to slap somebody, slap, that works too. You have those. You have... Those are holding hands for the gun and the sword and all the stuff that came with it. For the record, let me try it out. It actually holds the weapons. Doesn't hold the gun very well at all, like seriously, it's like that's basically how you're holding it, and it's not straightened out. If you straighten it out, it's not really in there. You don't have a trigger finger for this hole. All we have left, well, maybe it's working with that one. They have a trigger finger hand. So I don't really know what these hands are for. These closing, open, not really closed, not really open hands. Yeah, trigger finger hand actually works on the gun. It's weird. So basically, you have this with the pointed finger and with the trigger finger, which are for holding the weapons. And I don't really know what the other ones are for. And it's gonna do it for Gosei Knight. Final thoughts, what do I think about this figure? I'm very pleasantly surprised. I gotta tell you, this was more of an impulse buy because I watched the show and I was like, oh, this guy's amazing, and he actually has a figure. And this is actually the only figure they did for Goseiger. So it's kind of telling me something, like, you know, Robo Knight is so cool. I mean, Gosei Knight is so cool. We're gonna make a Gosei Knight figure and we're not gonna care about the rest of them. But yeah, overall, paint job is clean. Mold looks very good. I don't think they missed anything. There's nothing that really stands out as bad. And the articulation is surprisingly well. Yes, he is weak when it comes to lifting his arm, but actually he can bring it forward and he can rotate it out a lot more than I would have expected anyway. So that's fine. And yeah, I mean, that's really the only thing. A lot better than I expected. And I really didn't expect that much. But overall, I do recommend him because he looks cool. And if you want some figure arts for Megaforce or Goseiger, this is the only one you can get, so there you go. So as usual guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this review, feel free to hit it up with a like, and maybe subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned for more figure reviews, gameplay stuff, and whatever Gosei Knight wants.